right, lesson 5. We're going to practice using quick masks a little bit more, but I also want to show you a really nice and easy way to view your mask and edit it other than in the thumbnail, the quick mask thumbnail. So go ahead and open up an image called elephantquickmask.psd. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to create a mask that and then make this elephant pink. But then we also have the ability to visually edit this mask in a really easy way. So again, a quick mask is a colored stencil or mask over an image that lets you view the image as it lies under the mask. And you can create or refine a selection by editing the mask, which is the protected area, or the selection, the unprotected area. Let's go ahead and practice this so that that makes a little bit more sense. So once you have this elephant image open, go ahead and create a duplicate layer of the background. You can do that a couple ways. You can do a Command J on your keyboard, or you can click and drag this background down to the new duplicate layer icon. So we've got our background copy. Let's go ahead and name this new layer Pink Elephant. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to grab your quick selection tool, which is right here. And if you hit W on your keyboard, you can find it. And I want you just to quickly just select all of the elephant's body. Just really quick, like tusks and all, like don't have to be perfect because we're gonna practice this. And even don't worry about this layer in between the elephant's legs because we're gonna, this part in between the elephant's legs because we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that during this exercise. So just a quick selection of the elephant's body. So once you have that quick selection tool selected, I want you to notice up here as part of the quick selection tool options, you have this great little button here that says select and mask. And what this option helps you do is it helps you create or refine a selection in a visual way. So let's go ahead and click on that and see what we get. So what happens is it brings us into this kind of hidden background option. Look, you have a new toolbar just for this select and mask option. And also notice the selection of the elephant that I made is highlighted in red. So right now what we're doing is we're viewing in red our selection of our elephant. And what makes this option so cool is you can change the color if you can control. So say you want to view your selection maybe in orange, you can change that. So I've just changed it so I'm viewing my selection in orange. And notice here it says it's indicating selected area. So right now I'm seeing in orange the area that I selected, but you can also select the masked area. So this would be the area behind the elephant. But for now, to keep it simple, let's just view our selection so we have control over changing it. So you can now subtract and add to your selection in this mode. So what I want you to do is notice up here you have a little icon that's subtract using your quick selection tool, so we can subtract from our selection. So I'm going to select that. And what I want you to do is just quickly and easily remove the tusks from your selection. So I've just removed the tusks from my selection. And let's go ahead and click OK. So we're back into our normal mode, and notice our tusks have now been removed from our selection. And from here, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to hit the add a layer mask icon. So we're going to add a layer mask using our selection. When we do that, our layer mask is appeared. We can't really tell much right now has been affected, but essentially what's, because we can see the background layer. But what we want to do next, which will reveal our mask, is I want you to go down and add a layer style, which is the FX icon. And I want you to pick color overlay. And I want you to choose blend mode overlay for your layer style. And I want you to pick a nice pink I'm going to do a bright pink and click OK. Maybe bring your opacity down just a little bit so your elephant's not crazy, to maybe about 50%, and go ahead and click OK. So what we've done is we've added a color overlay to make our elephant look pink, and the reason we were able to do this is because we have just the elephant showing through on this part of the mask. So if you hide and reveal the effect, you can see, or if you hide the visibility of your elephant, you can see the original elephant underneath. So if you go ahead and hide your background layer, you can see your mask a little bit better cut out and the effect that you have on it. So let's go ahead and edit our quick mask. One way you can do this is you can hit select and mask again, and you could go in and edit your mask that way. Or remember, if you have your thumbnail of your mask selected, you can also zoom in and clean up some of the mask just using your plain old brush. Let's see, where's my plain old brush? It's hiding right here. I'm going to use my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and make my foreground white. I'm going to make my brush a little bit smaller. And if I paint with white, it's adding to my mask. And remember, if I switch back to black, I can remove my mask. Bring my opacity up, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And I want you to go in there and use your bracket tools and clean up that mask so you can get rid of some of the purple. Remember, you can add back to your mask by painting with white. Notice how I'm toggling back and forth in my foreground and background color with the X icon. So I can add to my mask with white, or if I paint with black, I can remove my mask. And I'm also going to take this opportunity to go down here and remove my mask this way between the elephant's legs. So there's a couple of different views on editing your mask, whether it be through the select and mask option. If you have your quick selection tool selected, you can go in here and add and subtract this way, or click OK. You can also just use your brush tool with your mask activated, and you can paint with black or white with your brush to add or subtract to your mask. So you have complete control over what you show and what you hide. So that is the tutorial on editing your mask with the quick selection, select a mask option, or you can also just paint on your mask with your paintbrush tool.